In this episode, we're going to be choosing the hover over effects for your dynamic widgets. Now, widgets are those feeds that pull in content from around your website. It could be a news feed, an events feed, a products feed, even galleries. Now, when users hover over those particular pages or those particular images, a hover over effect will appear. Now, in this episode, we're going to be choosing that hover over effect. Now, you can have more than one. We're just going to choose a collection of hover over effects so that when our content team set up each widget on each page, they can choose the selections that we make in this episode. Okay, so here we are in the effects area, which you can access via the top left menu. Click Styles, and then you can see effects in the top bar. Well, here are the effects that we've got to choose from. I'll just show you the primary effect and the secondary. So I hit the play icon to preview it. So primary, and I'll hit play to preview the secondary effect. Now, to add that collection to your widgets, you hit the plus icon. Now that will add it to the collection, which I'll show you just shortly. And to remove it, you hit the minus icon. Now this widget has already got these two set up. You can see that by the plus icon. I've got slide up, zoom in. So let's have a look at that. Slides up, zooms in. And I've got this one which fades in from the center and zooms in. Okay, so those are the two I've got selected. So let's go into the pages area and have a look at the widget. So I'll open a widget and you can see hover over effect here. And these are my two selections. Okay, and I can preview here. So the important thing to remember here is the primary and secondary come as default with all themes. And then you can choose 2 to 3 others. I like choosing 2 because the important thing to remember is that by choosing these effects, by adding them to your CSS, it does take up space and memory. Okay, so that will slow down the page load speed. That's why we don't put all of the effects into the page. So your job here is quite simply, I would say, to choose 2 additional effects. Put the plus icon on 2 additional effects and press save. And that way, all of the widgets around the website will stay consistent. Your content team has only got really 4, maybe 5 effects to choose from. And it's as simple as that, really. So this choice is an advantage because it keeps your website nice and consistent throughout. Now, during day 3, we're going to be working a lot with widgets. So during that day, you can come back to the effects to change it at any time. So this isn't a big decision at this stage, but I do want you to have chosen your final effects by the end of day 3, because that's important when we invite your content team on day 4 so that everyone's working together consistently. Okay, that's it. That's effects. So go and choose your effects. Hit the plus icon for the ones that you want. Don't choose more than 5 max. So the 2 that are default, primary and secondary, and up to 3 others. And then remember, once you've chosen your widgets, to hit save in the top right.